Our next award is the Tommee Tippee Women of Courage Award, and our finalists are Una McBride, Una is an amazing woman of courage. She gave up a very successful career to look after a 96-year-old mother, and when she sadly passed away, she set up a charity buying heaters to save the elderly from dying of cold during the winter. She's also the main carer for her brother Sean, who suffers from frequent seizures, and invented the idea of Team Sean, a group of carers who are able to cater for his needs whilst he lives independently. Last year, Una was diagnosed with cancer, so she decided to host a Christmas party without anyone knowing that she'd just gone through major surgery. With the cancer affecting her organs, Luna decided to put on Courage and Sparkle concert at St George's Hall, with a choir of women also suffering from cancer. All the proceeds were donated to Queen's Court Hospice and Macmillan Nurses. Our second finalist is Josephine Suzanne. Josephine is a very inspirational young woman who has raised £1,000 for the Teenage Cancer Charity Trust with just a cake sale, following the death of her friend at only 18 years of age. She's also raised money for St John's Ambulance, with whom she is a volunteer. She received the District Commendation Award after administering first aid to several pupils who were hit by a car outside their academy. Despite having had bone tumours herself and being in a wheelchair for 6 months, she's continued to help others. She's a lovely, caring young woman whose priority is always what she can do for others. Will you please welcome to the stage from Tommee Tippee, Global HR Director, Jeanette Kehoe-Perkinson.
So for those of you that come every year, you know me, and I always start off with the same thing. I absolutely love this event. I think it is the most inspiring event of the calendar year, and wouldn't miss it for the world. So I just, again, lots of people have said this already, but please, a round of applause to all of you, because the people in this room are amazing. And Tommee Tippee is delighted to sponsor the Women of Courage Award. You know, we're all about women, we're all about babies, we're all about mums, we're all about sisters and granddaughters and nieces, and we're all about courage. And the winner of this award, I mean, the two amazing finalists. But you know, the winner of the award, what we love about this award is the selflessness that the woman of courage always has. And in previous years, we've seen that the woman of courage always puts themselves last, always puts somebody else first, always just fights for good, always fights for the right thing to do. And that is a very, very special trait. The winner of this award is a very, very special person. Both finalists are very special people. They've done amazing, amazing things for other people. But the winner is Una McBride.
I didn't expect to be here, and I'm so grateful. And this journey has taught me a lot. It's taught me about courage. It's taught me about gratitude and humility. We all think we've got tomorrow. And the day I was told there is no tomorrow, you don't know, you realise there's nothing else. One moment in time just changes everything. And when I got my head round that, I wasn't going to tell anybody. I've told one or two people now. The reason I didn't want to tell anybody was well, there was many reasons, but one was I have a disabled brother and I'm his constant. and take me out of the equation. He's got nothing. So I have to protect him going forward. And also, I have to teach him. He is not well himself, and he's got so much courage. And I think about him now when I've come from the hospice yesterday to be here. And there's so many people worse off than me. You know, there's so many people out there who need support. And I'm really, really lucky because I've got a team of supporters who are fantastic. And they hold my hand through different parts of this journey. And they do what I ask them to do because it needs to be on my terms. So I told them after I told my brother Sean, because I wanted to protect him as long as I could. And so I told him Easter, and then I had my Sparkle concert on the 23rd, which was St George's Day at St George's Hall, which is quite a few seats to fill. And we did it, and it was absolutely fantastic. I wanted a big party at St George's Hall, but it was more than the money. I mean, we raised money for Macmillan and for the hospice I go to, which is great, and they need the money. I said, but the sparkle is what I want. It's that. And anybody here in this room can spread sparkle every day by just little things. And you do spread sparkle. The fact you're in this room, there's something sparkly about you. So consider it, please, as a thought for your future, is what can I add value to today? What sparkle can I bring? Doesn't matter how poo things are. I was being good there. Tonight, I invite you all to join in. When I was first told, I had a hell of a week. I was in London on the Monday for a conference that I did a piece at. And then Tuesday, I was in Southport Hospital. Well, I wasn't. I was in the car park at Tesco's, which was a bit of a surprise, because I've got it wrong. Tuesday was Clatterbridge. Wednesday, they sent me to Southport car park. And there's something really odd about being in Southport car park in a Tesco supermarket when they're doing chemo. It's really weird. And then they let me have a day off on the Thursday. And then Friday I was in to Southport Hospital again, but they let me inside for good behaviour. And I was lying there and my toes were tapping to the radio in the background, and somebody phoned me or texted me and said, no dancing for you today, you've got to rest. And I thought, sod that for a game of soldiers. So I sent a text to my friends who knew, and I said, whatever you're doing at 8 o'clock, I want you to stop, think about me, send me some positive vibes and energy, and to the world and to the universe and to yourself. And I want you to do a little dance. Doesn't matter where it is. It could be on the train, on the bus, in the office, out at dinner, but do a little something under the table. And so what I didn't expect was I'd get all these texts back saying I was toe tapping up the top of Machu Picchu. I was toe tapping with my grandchildren in the kitchen. I was toe tapping, going down the street to meet my boyfriend in Sheffield, or whatever it was. But it was lovely, and it's sort of grown since then. We're international. So 8 o'clock, it's a date, Friday at 8. So I invite you all to join in, wherever you are, it's just a bit of nonsense, but it's positive, sparkly nonsense. And so anything sparkly, if it's nonsense, don't be afraid. Just do it. Oh.